Alright, one of my never-ending projects is this trailer. Got a number of things to do to it. We've already put the flooring in there the other week. Now it's time to pay attention to some of these lights here. This one's seen better days. And again, of course, the other day I nailed it with a board, so I broke that. I'm going to go ahead and put some lights right back in this area here where I used to have lights at. Underneath this bracket. It'll be more protected. But, see what I can do today, get that done. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is take off this old light here. Now that I have an idea of what I want to do here, I'm going to take this old light off, take the whole old bracket off, disconnect the wires, and I'm going to have to take off this light here, because when I go to put all the assembly, the light assembly, I have to take this light off here because the bolt protrudes through this top flange here. This is where my light is going to go, and I'm going to try to get it as far in as possible. I'm going to have to drill 2 new holes to hold this light on, because these holes would make it hang way down, and I don't want that. This light here has to be removed. It has a bolt protrudes through this angle, and this is where my light is going to go. Let's go ahead and remove the stainless steel band on here. This was a temporary repair. It looks goofy because the other lights used to be on the bracket where my reverse light is at. Now it's time to cut some wires. Before I cut any wires from the main light, I need to take off this backup light. Disconnect it, and then I will go ahead and get the holes drilled for the new light. Well, wouldn't you know it, I grabbed 11 millimeter instead of a 10 millimeter, which looks like I'm down to one of my last few 10 millimeter wrenches. Just hope I don't lose these today. I'm gonna clean up this surface here a little bit. Get some of this rust off so I can put a piece of tape on here, masking tape, so I can lay out some drill marks. That should be good for what I'm going to do. All right, let's see how that fits. That's how close I am. A little snug there. I may have to step it up a little bit. Stepped up a little bit to give it a little bit of adjustability here, left and right, because that radius in the corner there. Just gonna leave the nuts on there loose right now. I'm gonna end up using one of those as a ground for my lights here. I had to drill a couple of different holes, but that's fine. I was a little bit too close into the corner where the radius for the weld is at on the bracket. But that's how it happens. Just gotta adjust. It's a trailer. Let's cut these lines. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and connect a couple of butt connectors to these wires. I'm gonna leave these trailer wires a little bit long. I will be rewiring this whole trailer eventually. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'll tuck these excess out of the way. I'm gonna strip off a little more insulation here. I don't like using butt connectors, but I'm not doing anything real special right now. I just want to keep it legal, keep being seen on the road at night, and when I'm turning, park, whatever. Just so I have my brake lights, my parking lights, turn signals, all the good stuff. That's all I need right now. I'm not worried about making it look real pretty. All right, so I got the wiring done. Like I said, this is going to be temporary. I'm just tucking all the excess wire up on the back side of this because I'm going to use that wire later on once I do a whole rewire for the trailer. But anyway, I've got this one light in. I'm going to head and put this backup light back in the original position that I had at one time on the rail. Worked pretty good there. But I figured if I can get it out, the light out a little bit further, I won't have so much shadowing. I still might move it later on, but right now, I'm just going to keep it right there, and I'm not sure if this particular light works. I know one of them does. I can't remember if it's the left or right, but I want to say it's this one. But anyway, these are going to be upgraded later on to a lot brighter backup light. Right now, this is going to suffice. This light is going to be a little more protected from me with my clumsy ways of knocking things into this trailer. I've damaged that other light like 2 or 3 times, so this one here, hopefully it'll last a bit longer. And these are submersible, so water's not going to get in there and damage anything. All right, I got the light put in here. I went ahead and backed everything out and put them back in the original bolt holes. I realized that once I got it installed that the light was too far in and you couldn't see past this bracket right here, the illumination of the light very well. So I went ahead and just slid it over to the outside a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be kind of exposed, but hopefully I won't be hitting anything with it. If so, I guess I'll be putting some of those in stock. So it looks pretty good. All right, same thing on the left side now. We'll go ahead and take this light off. 2 bolts. Light's still good. Might keep it as a spare. I probably should, the way I break lights. Anyway, this light, I don't think it works. Not too worried about it. I noticed it only has 1 wire. The other one has a ground wire and power wire, so maybe that's why this, and of course this could have been jumping off the other one, I don't know. Let's get this thing started. string's a little bit too big for this one, but it'll work fine. Once I get everything sealed up here, either put another connector on the ground and I'll be done with that part. All right, it's all wired up. Just got this excess wire that I'm going to tuck away because I'm going to use it later on when I do the whole rewire for the trailer. Just don't want to cut myself short, so I'm going to go ahead and case it up and tuck it out of the way somehow. Just going to put these in some wire wrap right now. Just kind of keep them tucked out of the way. Keep them from getting caught on anything. Put them behind one another. Of course, I get bigger tube wrap later on, but right now I use this just like I did the other side. No big deal. This wire wrap is only 1/4 inch diameter, so I just go ahead and put a little bit of electrical tape on here. In fact, I'm going to wrap most of this with electrical tape, just keep the seam closed. And that should do a pretty good job of keeping the water out for now. My plan is to run flexible conduit and run the wire through the whole trailer once I get everything set up the way I want. But that's going to be another project for another day. I'll just finish this up and get back to you. That's how it's all wired up now. Just got the wire tucked in there right now. I'm not even going to show you the bottom of this trailer, all the wiring. The original wiring was kind of messed up over time, so I kind of patched it through here and there, and now it's going to need a total rewire. So we'll do that later. Anyway, I'm going to hook the truck up and see if this thing works. Well, it looks like everything worked so far. As for running lights, let's go put the old turn signals on, see what we get. What we got left? It's just flickering there. Right? It's kind of hard to see, but it is flickering. It's working. That looked pretty good. And let's make sure that we get hazards. Let's do brake light real quick. Brakes. I can barely see the right side reflection, but I can see it. It just doesn't have anything really reflective to bounce back with. Alright, let's go hazards. Yep, both sides are working. Alright, that does it for this project this weekend. Looks like my license plate's kind of crooked, but of course it could be the way I put the bracket on. I'll adjust that later, no big deal. I still need to adjust this right light over here, I believe. I think I'm going to bring it up a little bit. I think I'll do that here shortly. So that one works. The left one works, but the right backup light does not work. Don't worry, folks, I have the truck blocked off. It's not going anywhere. It's just in reverse. Alrighty. Probably should have staggered these two connectors here. That way I could have put them